and where and when to make these moves. And while we don't have all the answers, we're going to suggest to you where these moves work best, which part of the field, when to use them. This we call our how, where, when approach. The how is the skill. The where is which part of the field. And the when is the position of the opponent. Is the opponent in front, to the side, or behind? In Curva coaching, we teach all the skills, especially the moves, in what we call a step-by-step approach. Step 1, no pressure. This is just repetition, learning the technique through constant repetition. Step 2, limited pressure. This is when the opponent is more helper, not an opponent. The opponent does not try to tackle, but there is pressure. And finally, the third part is full pressure, when there's 100% tackling. Step-by-step teaching is a very good way to improve both beginner players and advanced. Players who have good 1v1 skills can often make a difference in the game. They can create goal chances for themselves or their teammates. The 1v1 drills in this series can also help players develop speed, stamina, strength. Confidence is also very important in soccer, and 1v1 is a wonderful way to improve confidence. Above all, 1v1 is great fun.
Move set A, changes of direction. Useful across the goal. The first of these change of direction moves is the inside cut, one of the most common moves in the game. Reach and cut with the ankle. Shield and accelerate away. Reach, cut, shield, accelerate away. These young players practice the same technique on each other without pressure. The same actions. Reach, cut, block, away. Reach, cut, block, away. Outside cut. This is a variation of the inside cut. The same idea. Reach, cut, block and turn. Reach, cut, block, accelerate away. Now the girls. The same. Reach, cut, block, accelerate. The body shielding the ball throughout. Reach, cut, block, accelerate. For young players, the outside cut can be intimidating and take more nerve to reach as far as possible and save ground. Cuts come up in play so often in the game, they can't be practiced enough. Another variation, the slap cut. Fake to strike, but roll the foot over the ball and take away with the outside of the kicking foot. So it's roll, turn and block. Take away. Roll, turn and block, take away. Still limited pressure, the opponent still acting as helper. Fake to strike, block, take away. Another variation, The double cut. Outside cut, inside cut. Outside, inside. Minimum steps between. The twist off. An extension of the inside cut. The turn shields the ball. Cut, turn, accelerate. Set B. Moves useful along the wings. The hook turn. Like the inside cut, only hook behind the standing leg. Fake to strike, hook, shield, accelerate away. Still minimum pressure. A light flick makes for a faster turn. Hook and turn and move away. Useful along the wings or in the middle of the field. The U-turn. Fake to strike the ball, but turn it with the front part of the sole while pivoting to change direction. Flick and pivot, take away. Still minimum pressure. Pivot and pull with the toe part of the sole. In this exercise, the turn shields the ball when the opponent is in front. Sole, pivot. Useful in the middle of the field. The U-turn step over. A useful double move. Pivot and turn as if to go one way, but step over the ball and go in the opposite direction. Pivot, step over, push and accelerate. Pull push behind. Pull with the sole. Tap behind the standing leg and take with the outside of the standing foot. Pull, tap, push, accelerate. Slap, step on. Slap across the body, step on with the opposite foot and take away. Slap, step on, take away. These are among the most effective change of direction moves. They are used constantly in the game.
All of them can be very effective, especially if we have developed good flexibility and touch in the ball mastery section of the Corbra Coaching Pyramid of Player Development curriculum.
Skill Drill 1. A limited pressure drill to practice inside and outside cuts. At first the attackers receive and set themselves up for a single outside cut, finishing on a small cone goal. Now the inside and outside cuts together. The attacker receives and sets himself up for both cuts, finishing on the nearest cone goal. Inside, outside. Excellent setup and touch. In the early stages, it's all about technique. Reach, cut, take away. As the players practice, there's clear improvement, making them faster on the ball, using a minimum of touches and space. Skill Drill 2. Still limited pressure, with the defender closing from different angles. The attackers have to decide which moves will work best in each slightly different sequence. Hook turn, cuts, U-turns, it's up to them. Skill drill 3. Limited pressure. A good exercise for young players to experience opponents shadowing them. Players change roles of attacker and defender. The defender not trying to win the ball. Skill drill 4. 4 puck goals in a 5-yard square. With skilled players like these, the coach can increase pressure to almost 100% as he decides. The goals are set up facing outwards to create different opportunities and problems for both the attacker and defender. It's not full pressure yet, but not far from it. Opponents harass and crowd the ball carrier, making it harder to score and forcing them to use their skills to get free. When forced across the field, the attacker has to turn the ball back into the net while sprinting, putting his flexibility, agility and speed to the test. Skill drill number 5. Still limited pressure. 2 puck goals 18 to 20 yards apart. 2 marker cones in front of each goal. Teams 10 yards apart facing each other. The job of the attacker is to get to either shooting line first to shoot and score, then beat the opponent to the opposite end. Shots have to be taken within 4 yards of the goal. Pressure can be taken all the way in this exercise, improving not only the attacker's ball handling skills, but the quickness and agility of both players. The attacker tries to outwit the opponent with single and double changes of direction moves and bursts of speed to both finish and recover after shooting. The defender can score if he wins the ball. They are using more than change of direction moves. Stops and starts, feints, all combined with changes of direction. These players have reached the stage where much of what they do has become a natural part of their game. Their peripheral vision has developed along with their ball handling skills, and opponents have to work hard to break them down. Confidence has grown, and their reactions to challenges are positive and spontaneous. Skill drill number 6. 2 puck goals 20 yards apart, facing opposite directions. The teams facing each other 12 yards apart. Full pressure now. Attackers can only shoot from within 4 or 5 yards from goal. The defenders can score if they win the ball. The players need all their 1v1 attacking and defensive skills now. Speed, strength, power, all are needed. A great defensive effort, goal. 1v1 brings out the best in everyone. Powerful running, fantastic effort. Opponent behind, determination is overcome by clever skills. First touch is crucial for a quick, easy finish. There's another. Great change of direction skills and agility. A hook turn. A wave for the crucial half yard and a hard-won goal. Skill drill number 7. Back-to-back goals 10 to 12 yards apart. Girls often as effective as the boys. Back-to-back goals put a different emphasis on play. The ball carrier has to get separation from the opponent and turn the corner sharply at speed to get the ball in the net. Tenacity and perseverance paying off. A step-on makes the goal. A beautiful hook turn and more feints keep the opponent at a respectful distance. But a careless finish gives the opponent a chance that he makes the most of. This excellent hard-working sequence by the smaller player keeps the taller opponent off the ball and results in a well-deserved, if slightly lucky, goal.
Stops and starts. The purpose of a stop and start is to create space when the opponent is either side of you. Stops and starts work very well down either wing or across the goal.
Moves set C. Useful along the wings or across the goal. The step on. Stop the ball with a light touch of the sole. Turn, take away with the other foot. So it's stop, turn, take away. Double step on. 2 step-ons, no steps between. 2 quick turns. Move useful along the wings. The pull-push. Pull with the sole as if to stop or change direction, and push with the inside and keep going. The purpose is to freeze the opponent just enough to get away. Useful across the goal or down the wing. The step kick. Fake to stop, but push the ball with the toe of the following foot and keep going. High wave. Hop as if to stop, but wave the kicking foot over the ball and push in the original direction. Useful near a corner or a touchline. Half pull spin. Athletic movement. Spin lightly with both feet on top of the ball, landing beyond it ready for the next move, in this case a drag push. Useful along the wings. 180 spin. Step around the ball as if to cut. Instead, keep spinning without touching the ball and taking the original direction. Simpler and easier than it looks. Fake inside cut. Turn the body and lead foot as if to strike, but take with the trailing foot. The double touch. Touch the ball back slightly with the lead foot as if to cut, but continue on with the following foot. Skill drill number 8. Step kick. A simple repetition drill without opposition. Not as straightforward as it looks. It takes balance and coordination. For some it comes naturally, for others it takes practice. The rewards for dedication to practice skills like these will come at the most unexpected moments in games. Skill drill number 8, variation 1. The high wave. Still stops and starts. This is the variation. No pressure. Simple repetition. Hop, wave, accelerate. Skill drill number 8, variation 2. Double step-on. 2 step-ons, no steps in between. Step-on, turn and take away. Stay down for a strong move and good acceleration away. Skill drill number 8, variation 3. Pull spin. Another move that can surprise and be very effective. A light spin on top of the ball with both feet and take away in the original direction. It takes practice to gain confidence to use it in competition, but once mastered, like all the moves, it becomes a part of a player's game. Skill drill number 9. Limited pressure, no tackling. The defender cannot move until the attacker touches the ball. The attacker tries to beat the opponent to the end line or back to the start line, depending on the moves he chooses. Limited pressure still for the younger players. It's a short grid for lots of repetitions, with players taking turns as attacker and defender. Hook turn. Step over and pull push. Any single or double moves can be used. Wave. Defenders still as helpers, not tackling. The attackers trying to make their moves as realistic and effective as possible. Step over and pull push. Wave. Pull push. Hook turn. Step over and pull push. Wave. Skill drill number 10. Full pressure. 2 cone goals.
Very good.
A simple pass and overlap run by the defender to start. The attacker must get over the halfway line to shoot or dribble through either of the goals. A shot from inside the line is good, but a dribble through the goal is even better. The players show some excellent skills now, realising which moves work best for them on the run. Stopping and starting and changing direction. An excellent step over turn.
Good, beautiful, beautiful.
A slap cut. Lovely turn. Another slap cut.
There are 3 main points in the stops and starts you've seen. Number 1, you often have to slow down before you accelerate. Number 2, keep low. Bend your knees. Number 3, remember acceleration is key.
During my 19 years as a professional football player, I was exposed to many different methods and ideas all over the world. I first became involved with cover coaching as a teenager, and from then on in, I used it as part of my daily routine. For me, the best method there is cover coaching. If you want to develop technical, top quality players, then cover is definitely the method to use.
Skill drill 11. 4 puck goals facing outwards in an 8 to 10 yard square, depending on the age and ability of the players. 2v2, full pressure. All the skills coming into play. Teammates attacking and defending together. A pull push keeps the opponent off, and a high wave makes a goal. A step over makes an easy goal. 2 step-ons and a takeover lead to an emphatic goal. Players off the ball making runs, creating space for a teammate to give and go, gets the return and scores. The coach plays the ball into the middle, so that players have to find ways to get the ball to the perimeter using the whole field, supporting each other to score. These are full pressure games, fighting for possession, holding off challenges, finishing and defending under pressure. Skill Drill 11, Variation 1. 3v3, 4 pugs. The same full pressure game, but with more traffic and competition for possession. Players learn they must use the perimeter, or they'll have no chance to score. More possibilities for longer passes, and the game opens up. Players soon realise that good positioning off the ball will get them easy goals. The increased traffic affects the play of even these talented players. After the early scramble, no clear scoring chances are created, even with the 4 goals on the field, and the sequence eventually breaks down. Pressure is now constant. They've learned to use the whole field and not choke the middle where goals can't be scored. A poor pass and botched interception gives Blue an easy goal. An excellent step over creates space for a pass to a teammate in the outfield. Simple cuts protect the ball. Goal. Size and age is no handicap for a determined player. White loses possession, but his determination wins it back. A perfect cut, a perimeter pass, but the pressure affects even these talented youngsters. Skill Drill 11, Variation 2. 4v4, 4 pugs, full pressure, more traffic. Pressure forces a turnover.